Welcome back to Goju Karate Center, but this is not a Goju Karate Center exercise. This is the launch of Martial Heart.
Yay.
So yay! Let's pass the woo. So Martial Heart, ta-da! There's our logo. I will put it on the screen. But Martial Heart has been a brainchild of mine for a long time now. Because people have sort of just kept bringing old gis to the dojo, complete strangers, like randoms coming up the driveway, and they're like, here's a gi, and they disappear like magic. And we were gathering these dozens of gis all year round, and I thought, well, surely there are dojos in greater need than our middle class, suburban dojo.
And I'm sure the people bringing it were thinking, oh, there must be somebody
else.
Exactly.
The intention. Yeah. You know, these things can get expensive. An entry-level karate suit starts at about $350, $400, which for someone in an underprivileged dojo is a lot of money. Yeah. So now the goal of this video is to introduce you to Martial Heart, to my two lovely directors who are running this with me. Not just because the government said I need two other directors, I actually want them involved and on board with me. And hopefully with this we can help other dojos see how your dojo can help, how you and an instructor can help, how companies can help, how individuals can help, and we'll talk about the long-term grassroots. So how it got informally started was us working with Sensei Nigel, who's part of the Shibo of this dojo, one of the sub-instructors. He takes it with him when he goes back home to Zim. And he started a dojo in Zim a long time ago. And he also takes it to a dojo in Epworth. Sensei Mishak, who often comments on the channel, he runs a dojo in Epworth. Now, Epworth is extremely poor. Sensei Nigel told me it's like Alex here. Very low resources. There's not much for the kids.
Oh, wow.
They just train wherever they can find a room to train in.
What's the expression? Home is where you stand.
Heaven is where you stand, and that is where you train. My tattoo. We've started helping him, and we're also helping Sensei Clayton in Eastern Cape. He's got a dojo. They literally train on the street. So there's a video on martialheart.org, our website, and we helping that dojo. Let's go to Claire, who's been training with Sensei Jagger since she was 8.
I'm now 26.
Yeah, so that's a long time. She graded with me last year in March, so grading. She's been doing karate longer than me. But Claire, talk about how karate's helped you specifically. What it means to you.
In such a big way. I don't think I'd be the person I am without karate. I think it's had a calming effect. I think it's definitely taught me to pick my battles and to just stop and think about the situation before acting. So I think it's prevented a lot of irrational behavior. I have a bit of a temper, but not violent. I think I just get very irritable, and I think karate's helped a lot to just settle that. I've been doing it longer than I haven't been doing it. I was 8 when I started, so this would be the 17th year. So it's a big part of my life, and I don't think there'll ever be a time where I'm not doing karate.
We hope so.
So
train forever.
Forever. Till I die.
That's the goal. If you train right, you can do it for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Stan doesn't do karate with us, but I've known Stan since I was in primary school, and actually we re-met working together at Exclusive Books. We spent many years in corporate hall together in marketing. He inspires me in the ways projects like this can help kids. So Stan, what is your goal? What do you want to see Martial Heart accomplish? What does it mean to you to help kids around South Africa and around the world?
Oh, yes. I'm Stan Banter. I'm a marketing professional, and I'm really passionate about a variety of sports, actually. I've been in the game. That's my favorite team, Orlando Pirates. But I've been in marketing for over a decade now, and so I really hope that my skills or my expertise or even just my suggestions or ideas can help martial art grow, and in so doing help people in communities out there who need the help, and for karate in South Africa to grow, because as I said before, I think it is one of the ways we can help our society. Ever since I met Juzo and I've learned about your passion for karate, and I've seen what it does for you, firstly, and then secondly, now, in recent times, I've seen you with the small kids and all the different children that you guys are actually teaching. It's really something that I believe is almost necessary for the type of country and the type of situation we're in as a country right now. Martial arts, specifically karate, is one of the tools or ways we can help the youth of this country. I'd really like to see more youth participate, especially young black female
it's a big
participants. But I know that in time,
Empowering.
the applicants will grow.
Yes, more
Your
dojos
dojo will grow as well. But for martial art, it's purely to give a hand to the dojos within the communities that need the help. And it's just an extension of the things we believe in and the things that we're passionate about. And it's leading from the heart.
Absolutely.
I think it's like you always say, you never want someone to stop doing karate because of finance.
It's the worst reason to stop
Yes.
it. It breaks my heart when kids, the parents are like, listen, we've lost our jobs. It's like, it's just money.
Yeah.
And it's always the kids who need karate. It's always the kids who love
Exactly.
karate. It's never like the half-assed kid who's like here because his mom and dad are making it. It's always the kids who are the most passionate about karate.
Really
And
see the benefits.
I think about how I was lucky to continue in many ways because this is in my first year of EB, I moved out of the house too soon. I was just able to pay for rent and petrol and a little bit of groceries. And I said to Sensei Mary at the time, like, listen, Sensei, I don't have money for karate. I'm so sorry, I have to stop. And she said, we'll make a plan. Just keep training, come help me in the dojo. And if she hadn't extended that grace to me, I wouldn't be here. A lot of other instructors are like, okay, it's money. Money's more important. And that's the kind of thing I want to pass on. And the base level is just getting karate suits and stuff to those kids and to those instructors. And I'll share links to the website, you can see photos of the gis and stuff arriving and the difference it makes. But the long-term goals, more than just shuttling stuff around the country, is grassroots upliftment. Now, there's not a lot being done for grassroots karate at all. Not really, from any governing body.
I think even karate in general
The
is
sport
not
itself,
just in our country.
Because it's not an Olympic sport. It was for a demonstration event. It's never going to be an Olympic sport again. Because the next 2 Olympics have already said no. But I think competition as a way for kids to excel and to
build their confidence.
So
Well,
that's what Sensei Mishak was saying. All the kids he teaches are either orphans or child-headed families or... So in that area in Zim, they're doing karate and they're not on the streets. And in the same in Eastern Cape, those kids are doing karate and they're not in the streets. They're not joining gangs. So karate is extremely helpful.
It provides a community.
A structure, a discipline, a skill. If they're good enough at it, it can become a living. You can teach karate, and the great thing about it is you can move with it. It can teach it wherever you go.
Not just that, I was looking at... the movies need someone choreographing the fight scenes.
That's
something we don't always think about. But it's a big... If you think the old action movies, Van Damme, all these people had to learn to do karate somewhere. Or they had to learn to do this somewhere.
So one of the points Stan brought up earlier about young black females doing karate. One of the issues in the long run I want to do is produce more black female karate instructors, either by pairing with dojos like us, big dojos who have the capacity to share what we know, help dojos grow, share our knowledge. So many dojos have got great instructors, but the students can't find them. And those instructors who want to make a little business out of it, how to have a little Google page, how to have a tiny website. You don't have to spend a lot of money. So part of the engagement and the growth I want to look at for martial arts is helping instructors develop dojo as a business. I'm not interested in helping all these other rich dojos. They know what they're doing. But anyone who comes to me and they're like, listen, I've got a dojo in an underserved area. Help me. I will help you. And if you know you come find me. My details are at the bottom.
Please.
But we want to help small dojos grow. We want to help grassroots dojos grow. And not at any cost to you. It will pay itself forward. If you're getting kids to change their lives, that's all the payment we need. You don't know the lives you save. You never really do know which lives you save. But if you're lucky, you do get to save them. And one of the issues that does bother me is period poverty.
Yeah.
For me, the fact that some girls have to skip karate because they don't have a tampon or a pad or a moon cup is shocking. So that's something I'd also like to develop in the long term. And over time, remember we were talking about doing a mental health first aid?
Yeah.
That would be a nice...
That would be
there's
brilliant,
no such thing.
Yeah, and it's like you can recognize a problem, but you don't know how to help.
Exactly.
So that
There is a mental health first aid course in Australia, and they sold the rights to a group in South Africa who aren't running it.
Who clearly aren't doing nothing because I haven't heard about it at all.
I mean, I can do level 3 CPR. I can get you to survive long enough to go to hospital, but it's hard to do. Like, how do you tell someone's suicidal? How can you make a difference? And how can you get them the right resources? And how can you read the situation? And as instructors and senior students in the dojo, we're always at the call front of that. No, we are seeing kids at their most vulnerable all the time.
Yeah, I mean, if I think Sensei always jokes and says I was such a mopey teenager. Some of my worst moments were here in the dojo, and it was just me crying. I mean, that you can see what's going on, but everybody doesn't react that way. So and everyone's not as open. So, you know, it's difficult to gauge. You can see something's happening, but what do you say? And
what's the law around it as well?
Yeah.
South Africa doesn't have a Good Samaritan law, so you actually aren't under legal obligation to help someone. But that being said, you're also, if a child reports abuse to you, you're under law to report it. That you have to report. If a kid tells you they're being abused, you have to report it, but you're not also liable for anything that comes out of that. You can't be sued for reporting it. Now, this is something I only know because I'm consulting with lawyers. Because this is important stuff. It's part of your dojo. We have got at least I've got 3 lawyers in the dojo.
Good.
Work with the people you have. How can you help if you want to be part of our lovely organization? So, the first and easiest thing is if you've got old karate suits, and if you're in the Joburg or if you're in South Africa, get an old laundry basket like this. It's 100 Rand from Westpac, my favorite store. And you just have your kids bring in their old karate suits. You tell me when it's full, I will arrange it to get couriered to a dojo in need. So if you're a dojo that's doing well, that's one of the ways you can help. In 1 week, I got 3 laundry baskets full of stuff from Sensei Emma's dojo, from Seishin Martial Arts Academy, and from Palm Court Karate from Sensei Mario. And we sent all of that to Zim now for Christmas.
Wow.
So that was nice. Yeah, and then we got a whole bunch just from within our dojo now that's going to Eastern Cape. Yeah, from the Gashku. The second way you can help is if you want to do a skill share, or if you want to build a community dojo in your area, reach out to a dojo in your area and I'll help facilitate that conversation. Once a month you do a gashku, you send your black belts to go help teach every now and then. I really think building a community spirit and your black belts serving through karate is extremely valuable, because Sensei Funakoshi said karate is an aid to justice. So that's I love the whole 20 precepts are brilliant. He was a man very far ahead of his time. So if you want to help as a dojo, those are some of the ways you can help, by reaching out to help form a grassroots organization in your area. Reaching out to other instructors and doing a skill share to help them grow. And then the second way you can help is if you're a corporation, particularly if you're involved in martial arts gear or wear, if you'd like to donate anything, I will arrange it for collection as well. So the running costs really are for our bank account, which we finally got approved after signing so many documents.
And so many phone calls.
Shame.
You signed this wrong. You signed that wrong.
I don't know why they sent it to you. They should have sent it to me.
Oh no, it was too funny.
Look, at least we all had a good lesson in adulthood. We learned how to set up a company. So organizing transport to and from of karate suits or donations, and that includes not just karate suits but t-shirts, equipment. Like I said earlier, if you want to help with period poverty, if you're a pharmaceutical company, things like that, that would be great.
Subscribing to your YouTube channel, sharing the content,
sharing this video. You never know, it might get somewhere to a big company like SMA or Shen or whoever, and they're like, we've got all these karate suits. Or even if it's like it's slightly damaged, you couldn't sell it for whatever reason.
And even if you're a business who's not necessarily involved in martial arts in any way, if there is something that you like to donate, or even if it's money, you can.
And you'll get us a tax certificate.
Yeah.
That's why we applied for NPC.
Any kind of support is really, really appreciated, because it's going to the right places, and we're very transparent, and you'll always know where your help has gone to. Yeah.
I will share the
see
tax.
it on the videos.
Yeah.
We will show you the receipts. No, definitely. And if you want to share your skills in terms of helping people set up Google business pages, if you want to help, if you're a photographer and you want to help a dojo, put nice photos up, which really counts.
Yes.
If you want to leave reviews, if you want to be part of a review team to help these little dojos grow and leave business reviews on Google, that's great. There's so many ways we can help each other, and I've always wanted to help people, and karate is one of the ways that I've found to do it.
Yes.
Service through karate. The reason why Shay is not in this video is this is my thing. This is my legacy. Not that I don't have his 100 full-bodied support, but this is something that's it's my brainchild. It's my baby. Like the dojo is his legacy. This is my legacy.
Yes.
And it's important to have something that, it's not like, Shay's wife. For everything. Well, once he could be Zoe's husband. Just once. Shay,
it would be nice if it was a balance.
Yeah.
Some people are like Zoe's husband, other people are Shay's wife, and then you meet in the middle.
But every day is
the power couple.
Every day is a good day to smash the patriarchy. Well, I'm so grateful to be on this journey with the two of you. I trust in us
grateful
both.
To be
and
with
we're going to do great things,
and
we hope you will join us on this journey. As we try and make a difference in our small way, because what's that? I hate that cheesy phrase. Be the change you want to see in the world.
But it's true, though.
It's
very true. Very true.
Absolutely, and I think it was Mother Teresa that said you can do no great things, only small things with great love.
Yes.
So that's kind of our hope for the channel, and me and my cheesy aphorisms. Well, I hope for the organization.
Like cheesy.
We love cheesy. Fortune cookie. Fortune cookie sensei.
New handle.
That should be my new handle.
That'll be cool.
So if you want to find out what we're up to, follow the website, and anything that we do will go on Facebook, not on our individual page. I'll just post my personal page, because we know our Facebook throttles traffic. There's no point starting a Facebook page now.
Yeah.
But any information, and you can also follow our emailing list, which will be on the website. And we're so grateful for your time and watching right through to the end of the video. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. And we hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
So cute.
That was so cool.
How long was that?
26 minutes.
Doing karate for about 17 years now.
This is my 17th year as well. I started in 2006.
Jeez.
Yeah, unbroken 17 years.
Yeah, something.
I only took off like 1 month to have a baby.
Yeah.
I did judo in primary school.
She was in the dojo for a while she was pregnant.
Yeah.
And I was so worried. We were like, no, don't do this, no, don't do that.
Stop picking stuff up.
Until Zoe was like, I'm pregnant, not disabled.
I'm pregnant, not crippled. I was teaching until the night before I gave birth. I remember standing at the whiteboard holding my huge stomach and trying to write something.
So power to that.
Well, that's another thing. Women get tracked out of karate.
And
I get mommy tracked.
What's so good about them seeing you firstly is that people get to see actually we can juggle these things.
Exactly.
And I think especially today, marriages are a team effort.
Absolutely.
And you're both managing the house, you're both managing the children.
Yeah.
And you still get to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
So I think it's
example
important
of healthy couple.
Yeah,
balance.
Definitely.
Yeah, no,
balance.
Shay cooks, that's big balance. If I cooked, we would starve. I can cook okay, but not as well as Shay.
I think you cook.
No, you cook amazing,
I
Zoe.
like party tricks. So pizza.
That's all you need, man.
That's all you need.
I'm gonna find my 4 things and then I'm done there.
Fish and chips.
Yeah, so I think.
Yeah.
Isn't
that one of the reasons you started?
Yeah, one of the reasons. It was funny because my Dad always wanted me to do karate because I'm an only child and I was a bit of an anxious kid. And, like, it was not in my nature to go and pick fights with anybody. So when they were picking fights with me, I wasn't really handling it. And it started with just go lead them back. And then he thought, I want you to start karate. So I made it known to my little friends. And then one of the friends in my class, Shadrach, started here first.
Oh, wow.
And he came to me and we were like 8 men. He came to me and he's like, I started karate. I'm like, that's so cool. He's like, I know you wanted to do it too. So I was like, yeah, I do. So he's like, just tell your mommy. So I go, and I tell my parents. And they're like, oh, this is great. And they like ask Shadrach for the number. Tell him to ask his parents for the number.
And I've also brought Stan on board because he helps me. He keeps me very much in check. He stops me from like developing like a white savior complex. And I don't want to be that person, but also because Stan inspires me in his passion for what projects like this. My friend.
Thanks,
just getting to that bit of glancing towards that more than the middle of the thing. But we will just have more at the actual. No, you look at the lens like it's eyeballs. So. You're looking into the eye of the camera and it just gets Stan nice and centered.
It really is like a face though.
It is like a face. I mean, they did it on purpose. But not that anyone takes landscape. It looks skew and it's bothering me. But the camera quality is so much better if you film with the back. I filmed with the front the other day and it looked so bad. I was like, let me just trash that whole video. Okay. 34 seconds of nothing. But yes, so we'll just have a chill conversation about, I feel very short, just a chill conversation about martial arts, the directors, who you are, as much information as you're comfortable to give. Remember, this is going public. And I will show you the final cut before I put it online. So if there's any unflattering angles.
Yeah, sure.
It's struggle.
It's so difficult.
And your struggle beard.
Is
it's running.
Is the lighting okay for you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm dark and lovely, friend. Eh?
So dark and lovely. Oh my gosh.
You're going to have a lot to edit.
So much of editing.
Wait, are we recording?
Yeah. It's easier to just start and then to clean up rather.
Oh,
than stop,
okay.
start. It takes 5 seconds to.
Okay.
There we go. Even now.
So,
Okay. That feels better. Now I don't feel so shitty.